Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here. Twists and turns.
I'm playing as Natty.
It builds to this.
Yeah, you can watch that shit if you want to.
And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff. Taking on a team from the SEC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
What up, blood? That bitch just started. What's good?
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5.
31 for the block, man. Go if you want. What's up, bro? How was you? Let me check. Let me check him over there. Gotta lock in. Don't care.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. The eyes that carry their feet in open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll take a deep shot here. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. It's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Trucks through the defender. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Uh-oh, our boy shot on duty, Joe. What we doing?
He's moving out of the pocket.
Got him.
Scramble now.
God,
let's go. Out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds.
Good blocking, y'all, boy.
Most importantly, he got that first down.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down.
Yeah, that's good.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down.
It's open.
Now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So their first drive.
I don't think decision. Let's go. Hit the ball. You know, man.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a
Come on,
receiver.
man. You know what it is.
Makes the catch. The offense will keep
There you go.
going.
There you go. Come on. There you go. Come on.
Syracuse.
Come on. You know what it
Strong
is.
game by this quarterback.
Everybody got these easy. Hey, man. You better learn football.
Championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
He's going to take a shot.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. No press here. The defense backing away.
Man, come on. I ran a route for him. Oh, my
Well,
God.
they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second down. Tight end goes in motion. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. A running play called on fourth down. Stop short of the 25.
They gave it to him.
The sticks.
Oh.
Analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield.
Oh, my God. That's our pick. That's our pick, bro.
The hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And it's good for a first down with 36.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job.
There's no way 73 is down the field. Tackle. Good job.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Nigga, just a blocking machine, bro? What the fuck?
Set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good.
Another team with a souped up old line. Let's go.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Something. I did that.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the
that's the
run. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
The offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone. That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I'm doing 3 right now.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Fights off a defender. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangemen. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They call the counter run here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
The offense really clicking here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy.
Hey, Joe, you watching this?
Vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
Oh, that's not a touchdown? Oh, my Lord.
That'll be a first down. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run this one in.
I'll just go. I'll just watch it, bro. I'm seeing it. Oh, you don't know my thing. Hold on. I got you. My bad. My bad.
I kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job.
I'm up 21-14. We about to go on a halftime. 2 minutes 40 seconds.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
I'll just fuck the food, doggy. Dun, 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 dun.
And the kickoff will be returned.
This is the shit I'll be talking about, bro.
On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him?
Oh, ready to put him back in the game, bro. You gotta earn it. Please. I kick it to the corner more? In the corner now? I'll never do easy, boy.
To kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5.
The fact that he ran the return right into him and nothing happened is amazing. Amazing.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? Come up with a stop. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for a deep completion. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game. Syracuse lines up quickly. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Yeah, we're going to give him the opportunity. in the corner, though.
He'll return it from inside the 5.
Yeah,
He
it's hard to
tackled at the
take one back like
17.
that.
Strong job by the coverage team.
Straight down the middle here and take it at the top.
And the Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Boy, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hand. It's Morris.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun.
I'm so confused, though. How did he beat him out? Well, okay. Yes, I do. I'm not
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back.
Guess what we want right there.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sound. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver his way wide open. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Can't keep going. I'm getting another freebie. Let's not give them any freebies, guys.
1st and 10 coming up.
Can't do that here.
Oh, he tosses it back.
Man, come on, big dumbass nigga. I'm tired of y'all letting that stupid ass play come on, man. Ah, damn. Shit will never work, nigga. That work in real life, nigga. Thank you. What are we stopping for? We'll never stop, nigga. With the ball. Nigga with the ball.
Ball in the hands of a non-thrower. A skill guy who wants to catch the ball instead of throwing.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change.
A quick strike here.
The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive
I get it. If I get it, I get it. But we wasn't going for
seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Got him.
Downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse. This passing game is on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Oh, yeah.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Oh, we gonna watch that. Oh, we know what he's doing. Double pass.
Time running down.
Double
Just
pass.
one play left here in the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now.
There you go.
Oh, he's looking to throw.
There you go.
Lets it go as he's being hit.
And
He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has a halftime update.
I'll probably go on a halftime, you know.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Morrison. Finds room at the 30. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense not pressing this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Signs the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the
Hey, Joe, how much time left in your game?
want to stop and have another look at
Well,
this
what
one.
inning y'all in?
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh,
And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
over here, your mama call you.
From near the goal line. Coverage team brings down
What'd you
the
say?
returner.
You say what? Oh, get us some. We want to keep it. So, that in the third
So
quarter.
the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field.
They
They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he lofts it toward the sideline.
He's way too big. He knew that was big. He's too big.
It's a foot race.
He's too
Touchdown, Orangeman. The defense looks slow that time. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
That's how we are. Yeah. That's what we on. That's what we on. That's how we a bummer.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion.
Looking to make a big play downfield.
Oh, my
Catch
God.
made down inside the 25.
Yeah,
He takes it into the end zone.
He
but a
ran into
marker
me.
goes down, so hold on here. So obviously
He
they'll
ran into
decline the
me.
pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. Now they'll have to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here for this offense.
Let me get some of that, doggy.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after.
And they heave it deep downfield.
I knew that was going to happen. I didn't think he would get it down there. So.
Breaks loose at the 40. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it inside the 15. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from these DBs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Gotta take the outsides away.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
There we go.
Going forward on 4th down. The marker is at the 1-yard line.
Right there, he's another cutback too.
Extra point try coming down. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter.
Some speed coming in.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Ending off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got. A loss for the offense.
On the shoulder, gets home making a sack there.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he fires the football to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I wonder if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? It's a turnover.
Because I cannot believe that he put the ball
this is hilarious.
in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offense coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. Now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Okay.
The DB's backing off from the line now. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards. But he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up the sack in a crucial moment.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
2nd down after that previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return. You make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of it.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. That's it. It's official.
Hey, Joe, you ready?
Our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Syracuse